Good morning, YouTube fans. Admiral Preparedness here. Like we promised, we were going to do a food taste on this product here, Bristol Classic Luncheon Loaf. It's fitting your lifestyle, is what it says on the container. So they must know what they're talking about. It has all of the important information on the can. If you'd like to pause, please feel free to take a gander at it. Scan the barcode if you like. Here's the dietary information. You can snap that picture. And we have the best by date on the bottom of the can. The actual can, there's a mylar style covering covering the can, so if that ever come off, you're pretty much stuck with mystery meat. This guy here can come off, as you can see, so that's something. In the early days, when these were all metal, the flyers who were shot down during World War II would use these to collect water in. They were small ration containers that held one person small ration that they could use. They didn't have the pull top like this, but on the bottom there was a key that they could pop off and remove the container top with a perforated line that went around it. But today we have these new pull tops. Now the interesting thing about these pull tops is the manufacturer coats the interior with the material that allows the food to stay fresh inside the container. The machine that produces this, if you can ever go to How It's Made, the TV program on the computer, you can find one of those episodes where they show how these containers are made, and matter of fact, how this material inside is also manufactured using their machines. For this product here today, it is going to be opened and we are going to sample the flavor of it. We're going to cook some of it and we're going to serve it on a bed of rice over a couple eggs, and we're going to try that. It's pretty much, there are different recipes out there on the internet you can find that you could pretty much turn this into any kind of cuisine that you like. So in saying that, let's give it a good pull and see what we got. Slight indication of not a hiss, but a noise. You have the meat product. I can smell the very nice aroma of the material. There is a gelatin style product around the interior. Today it's about 71 degrees Fahrenheit, so we may have to coach this out of the container a little bit. Very pliable. Usually you have to cut one piece out to get the rest of it out to break the vacuum, if there's a vacuum. Sometimes that doesn't actually happen, but you could also get it out one way or another. There is some residual that I left in there when I went around the edge, as you can see. Every little bit coming out of the container is also nice. These containers, I don't know what you reuse them for. Maybe for kids' projects where this now becomes a pen holder or an office desk bauble for the father or the mother, depending on who goes outside the house and sits at a desk all day long, if that's their job. or you could make it for arts and craft. So don't, you know, these, like I said, these can be reused. The texture of the loaf is one that reminds me of a pate, but not as loose. The white pieces you can see are a little bit of fat. And if you can see this, it does appear to be very the taste is most excellent. I'm liking that flavor. A little bit of smokiness. There's a little bit of a bologna flavor. I can taste the saltiness. Not too salty, but there you can definitely tell that there's salt in it as a preservative or for flavor. There's not a lot of moisture, excessive moisture, but it is moist. Very, as you can tell, it is processed, so it breaks up pretty easy in the mouth. Very enjoyable. Oh, we're going to fry some of it up. See how well that goes. This can be cubed to go into an omelet or something like that. You could cube it up and serve it as hors d'oeuvres with cheese and other items like olives, pitted olives. Well, as they say, shit happens.